I think I love you. Scratch that. I know I love you. Welcome to Coffee with Indy. Welcome, friends, to another Coffee with Indy, where your friends here at Indy break down a topic of interest to the energy storage world in 90 seconds each or less over a delicious cup of joe. Delicious. Today's topic, we're doing a contest of sorts in the spirit of my son's favorite YouTube channel, Dude Perfect. The contest is called Cool Not Cool. Here's how it works. Each one of us indie guys will present a news item, product, or something loosely related to energy storage. The team will then vote whether the item is cool or not cool. The goal, get all cool votes for the coveted super cool title. The other goal, avoid the dreaded super not cool title, which means all not cool votes. Simple enough. Without further ado, let's go. First cool, not cool item for Indy, not of 2021, but ever. I think there's one man for the job to introduce the first item. That man's John Mitchell. John, what you got?
Thanks, Eric. So my first item, cool, not cool, is artificial intelligence / machine learning techniques being utilized in the energy storage industry.
Tell us what you think about that, John.
Yeah, so
right at some hot buttons.
So I want to separate out what we see pitched and what you and me and we all think is practically implementable and actually useful and adds value today. But like Eric always says, it's kind of pitched as being this like super intelligent being with exponential intelligence growth that lives among us and decides what to do with our storage systems. I'll leave it up to you how you want to separate those two things, but that's my pitch.
Let me caveat my vote first and say I think a lot of the AI methods and some of the packages like TensorFlow and some of these things out there are absolutely off the charts cool. I mean, we use some of that stuff, but what I think you're getting at is some of the marketing of these AI things, which are not, they're just misrepresented in what they are. And for that, I got to give you a not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool.
Not cool. It's made out to be like, this living, the hologram type folks amongst us.
Launching nukes.
Whoever Iron Man built runs the world. It's like, okay, that's how it's pitched a lot of times.
Let's say Kit from Knight Rider.
There we go.
No, Skynet. Skynet.
I was gonna. Skynet is a big one.
I know, that's the one everyone uses. No one thinks about Kit.
Do we need to have David Hasselhoff on? That'd be
pretty cool.
That'd be pretty sweet.
You guys use the 80s.
Coffee with Indy with David Hasselhoff.
Knight Rider David Hasselhoff, or is it Baywatch David?
Oh man, I mean, handsome fella,
dude,
but I'm gonna go Knight Rider.
Come on, that was.
You guys use the 80s references. I'll use the 90s references. All right.
Yeah, we got a few years on you, John. You vote first, John.
All right, go ahead.
Evan could be the decider whether this is.
So I didn't really think this through because I kind of made 2 points which contradict each other to start with. So based on what we know and see is practically implementable today and useful and actually adding value to storage projects, and just putting the marketing hype aside, I'm going to say cool.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to say cool for the purpose of AI in energy storage. We use it as a useful tool. Sometimes talk about it a little different. I'm going cool.
Fair enough. I think that worked out well. AI is cool. Misrepresenting it is not cool. Therefore, I think that was a good move. All right. Next up, rock, paper, scissors. Here we go.
Okay.
So who's next? Winner's choice.
Winner's choice. Rock, paper, scissors. 1, 2, 3, shoot. Ooh.
You get the choice.
See, Eric's always rock because he thinks he's like the alpha male, so he's like a rock always.
Hey,
rock always wins.
Right.
Nothing beats
go
rock.
Go do a workout with Eric. You know it. He is a
rock, paper, scissors is a mind game.
Okay. Nice. I'm gonna go.
think.
Winner's choice. I'm going.
Winner's choice.
Okay. My cool, not cool is CATL. Now includes options for smoke detection, gas detection, also an aerosol fire suppressant in their Enter1 product. CATL adds it as an option. Cool or not cool?
A few questions for me before I can vote. What is the energy rating of one of those?
C/2 and C/4 is like 370, 380 kilowatt hours in one rack.
And the approximate footprint?
Something like 4 foot by 4 foot by 7.5 foot high. You can put all the fire.
I love it. We're installing our first system, I think, in about a month or so with those, right?
Bingo.
I think it has good potential. I'm excited to see it in the field. That's an easy one for me. That's a cool. Nicely done.
I'm going cool as well. I put it forward because I like it as an option. It's good to add this stuff.
A lot of the focus the last few years has been on make it more dense, make it more like cheaper, blah blah blah. But like seeing one of the dominant players in the market put such an emphasis on the safety side of things, I think in this case it's extremely valuable. So I'm saying it's cool also.
Nicely done. Got super cool. Darn it, I wish I'd have won that rock, paper,
Right off the
scissors.
bat.
He picked the most dominant
Right off the
product
bat.
in energy storage.
I don't
It's
wanna
obviously
follow
going to be
that.
cool.
All right, boys. I'm going hard to the hoop. That's a tough one to follow, but I'm going to try. My cool, not cool item is ERCOT Winter Apocalypse in Texas last month. Overcharges of $16 billion, reducing that to $12 billion. So a little bit of context.
We're not going light-footed on anything here. We're
Yeah.
going right.
Hey, man, that's
All very different.
I like it.
Indy goes hard to the hoop. That's what we do.
I like
One's hardware, one software, one market, and that wasn't even planned.
I know.
it.
It was well done. There's a bill before the Texas Congress to reduce some of these charges from that big winter storm we had in Texas. The market monitor, meaning this independent group that monitors ERCOT, determined that there was 32 hours where ERCOT artificially held prices too high. So the bill before Congress is, Texas Congress that is to reduce those charges from 16 billion to 12 billion. So your cool not cool vote is, are you for that or are you against it? What say you?
I'll just go first and I'll say the market rules were made. There was something that went and altered the market rules during a scarcity event and load shedding. There were still some nodes at 1200. They say this needs to be at 9000. So you administratively change market. If you make the market rules, you got to play by them. Something was not right.
Go on, hit
Cool.
that button. There you go.
All right.
All right. Well, I'll go ahead and say a lot of people made decisions and made business actions during those times based on the market. To go back and change those is a bit of a mess. But this is my item, so I'm gonna say cool. John, you decide, is this super cool or not?
Right. You know, any kind of reprice it seems unfair to those who prepared for it. That's some stuff I'm reading online that really resonated with me. I think specifically the reprice of an artificially created event alone is probably cool, but there's just too much market manipulation stuff going on here. It's like a reprice of something that shouldn't have happened. So it's too messy to call it cool, unfortunately. Overall, uncool.
I thought I might have you.
One super cool. One super cool.
All right, well done. It is not my honor, but it is my duty. Well done, Evan. I'm super cool.
Yeah.
Well
Not
done.
bad.
We go 90s references. I'll give you the Demolition Man high five.
Yeah, there we go. It was like up and then
Well done. Coffee cheers, boys.
Cheers.
coffee cheers.
Well, friends, that brings another coffee break to a close. That was fun. If you have an opinion on these, reach out. We love talking storage shop. We also love talking about our Indie EMS, which I guarantee you would get that super cool designation. I'm saving the Indie EMS for a future cool not cool. We better not wait too long before one of my boys takes it. All right, you already know this. You know it, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Remember, friends, today is the day, the time is now, our cause is great, so let's put these coffee cups and silly buttons down, and let's go make it happen. Let's go. Woo!